Hey guys, welcome back. And you know me, I've been daily driving the Pixel 6 since it came out, and it had its ups and downs and everything, but I'm gonna always keep it real about my experience with it, whether it was good, whether it was bad, the problems I was having, the problems I wasn't having, the whole shaboing boing. Shaboing boing. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just if you haven't checked out any of my other Pixel videos, go ahead and check them out because I've been keeping you up to date with the progress of my experience with it. And here's another video for you to let you know exactly how it's going now with the Pixel 6. And I'm spoiler alert right now, it's going great. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, I've been using, and just to catch you up a little bit, I've been using the 12L beta. Well, since I installed the 12L beta on the Pixel 6, all of my issues that I had prior to that were, messed up. I'll say from the time the phone was released, my Pixel was all the way fine from, I believe, October all the way to January. It was the January patch that was the major patch that fixed most people's Pixels, but that giant patch actually messed up my Pixel. So while my Pixel was perfect from, I'll say, September all the way in October, all the way to January, that January patch messed everything up. I was running Android 12, like stable at the time, just regular Android 12. And I was dealing with issues, Bluetooth connection issues, and I was dealing with pretty much really Bluetooth and Wi-Fi issues. That's what I received. Wi-Fi wasn't working at all, and my Bluetooth would disconnect from my Pixel Buds. But it seemed to be kind of only related to my Pixel Buds, not really everything, just really my Pixel Buds, and my Wi-Fi was really bad. Those were the only really two big issues that I can really think about off the top of my head right now that I had, because that was like my biggest complaint I talked about a lot on Twitter. Okay, fast forward. So then February came, patch didn't fix it. March came. I decided to put Android 12L beta up there, and boom, every issue that I ever had completely whacked away. So then I started tweeting about, wow, why didn't Google just drop Android 12L? Because it seems to be more stable than Android 12. And I've been using that ever since, and I still have it up there. I'm still in the beta currently because I just found out recently that the Pixel 6 series haven't received the stable release of L yet, which is June. So in June, I should be on stable, and I'm not going to join the 13 beta program at all. I heard the issues that they're having, and plus it's beta. You're going to have issues, right? This is my daily driver, and I don't want any issues on my daily driver. So I may put the 13 on my Pixel 4 XL, since that's just a camera phone to me at the moment. That's all I just use to take pictures. I don't do anything else with that phone. So I guess I can put it up there as long as the camera works and I'll be fine. But I'm not going to put it on my daily driver. I'm going to just go run stable with this until the Pixel 7 come out. When I get the 7, I'll go ahead and use this phone as a beta phone and keep using the Pixel 7 as my main phone. So anyways, since then, I haven't had any problems. I want to come back in this video and I want to report that this happened, that happened, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it real. It's been stable. I haven't had any issues. Battery is still phenomenal on this phone for me. Okay. I cannot tell you my screen on time because I do not measure battery life based off screen on time. At least the first week when I get a phone, I normally, do the screen on time testing and stuff like that. But after like the initial first 2 weeks, well, excuse me, I wouldn't say the first week because I got to let the machine learning kick in with Android phones. I'll say like within the first 3 weeks after it kicks in, then I measure the screen on time because people love the screen on time. But I only measure my battery life based off the time that I take it off the charger in the morning, and by the time I need to put it back on the charger before I go to bed. And if my phone has 40%, 50%, 30%, then to me, that's great battery life for me because based off my usage, because all of us, we don't use our phones the same exact way every day. And I don't even use my phone the same every day. Some days I might take pictures more than anything, but I never really do video and I never do gaming. So that's one constant in my life that doesn't happen on my phone. Videos and games never on any of my devices ever. It's not a thing that I do. I'm a gamer. I just rather play on a tablet. Not even a tablet. I'd rather play on a console or PC or my Switch when it comes to gaming. I just don't do it on phones and tablets. It's just not my thing. And then video quality on phones, I don't need to be another phone out here, not this one. I'm not going to say any names. I don't really care about phone quality videos either. I have professional cameras. I just use those. I know a lot of people are like, it's the phone or the camera that you have with you or whatever. But yeah, I keep a real camera with me. That's just me. I'm a rare case. So battery's been great. Let's see. Performance has been great. The things I still love about it is the dictation, the spam calling, and just the pixely features, and being able to have Google Assistant built in, all the good AI stuff, and everything's been great. The fingerprint reader seems to that hasn't gotten better, but I just got used to unlocking it better. If that makes any sense. I mean, I don't know how you can improve this anymore. There's a rumor that the Android 13 have greatly improved the fingerprint. I wouldn't know until I try it, but I'm not going to try it on this phone. But I don't really know how it can get better. I just feel like they just need to please Google upgrade the Pixel 7 with better fingerprint readers, like ultrasonic or something. Please, just something. Anyways, the fingerprint reader is it feels the same to me. I just learned how to unlock it better, and I got to think about it a lot more and stuff like that. I don't like it, but I got to do what I got to do. Let's see. I didn't have no script for this. That's why I'm just telling you I'm keeping it raw, because if I just think about the things that I actually use this phone for and do, then I can just give it to you just the way it is. But yeah, I don't have any problems. I don't have any other problems with this phone. The camera has been phenomenal. I do notice that, I'll be honest with you, that portrait mode is it's like one of those features how you feel on other phones where things are hit and miss. Portrait mode on this camera is a hit and miss. Image quality is always like top notch with this phone, but portrait mode, sometimes it will recognize things and cut it out perfectly, and then sometimes it don't. But like I tell anybody, at least in every phone today, you can kind of go back into the phone and tweak it before you post it on social media. Granted, there's two sides to this. There's people who just want to take a picture and post it. Then there are those people who want to take a picture and kind of give it a style and give it some kind of creativity to it, and then they post it, because that's me. I'm more of the creative person. I don't want my images. I don't like the way like these cell phones really process the images. Not saying they're bad process, but I have a certain style and look that I like to have my pictures look like. So I normally will always edit all of my work before posting to social media to a style that I like. So when you see my images, you're like, oh yeah, I know who that is. So a lot of people out there are very creative like that. And then there are those people who just basic and just click, post. I'm click, edit, post. That's me. And you might be one of those people. So if it misses, realistically, come on, just take another picture. I tell people that all the time. When I'm out here doing my camera test with you guys a lot, I don't just take one picture and call it a day. I literally take multiple pictures to try to get the best picture I can out of it. But sometimes if the phone just continues to fail like 4 or 5 times in a row, I got to move on. So I pick the best out of the worst pictures that I've just taken and move on or whatever like that, because that defeats the purpose of the test half of the time if I'm sitting there literally just grabbing the best picture, which I can take almost probably any phone I want and just take the greatest picture ever with it and then put it up as a comparison, and that be that, which I might start doing, to be honest with you. But the way people, use their phones, or people say they use their phones, they just pretty much point and shoot, just click and run. I never seen nobody do that before, but that's how the internet be acting when it comes to these tests. They're like, you just got to point and click, that's it. Bruh, I don't see nobody clicking their phone and running. And if you do that, I don't see it a lot. It ain't like it's something that's just natural. I see people always group up, take pictures and look at it and take another one and look at it and like, oh, that's cute. Or I don't like my face, and then take another one. That's just what we do. I go to a photo shoot a client. I'm taking multiple pictures of the same pose sometimes just to get the angle right or the lighting right or whatever, just to make sure that everything is just perfect the way I want it. And then I move on to the next pose or whatever. So yeah, camera has been great for me as well. Besides the portrait mode, hit and miss or whatever, just with the cutout or whatever. So sometimes I just shoot the picture regular, and then I go into the camera settings and then add the portrait effect from within Google Photos that, that's built into the phone or whatever like that. and go from there. Obviously, I say built in the phone because Google Photos is actually the photo app in here. So there's no other photo app. This is the built-in photo app in here. Other phones, you can just download it and still get those features. But yeah, the Pixel has been great. Charging speed still kind of, I'm not going to say it's bad or anything like that. It's just not going to change. It's still slow. I don't use wireless charging because I will put my phone on a wireless charger and then, I got a Pixel charger now, but I got triple chargers and dual chargers in here from Samsung, and I prefer to charge a lot of things at one time. And I got one Pixel charger hooked up in the front, so I barely use it. I use the ones in my room, but if I put on a Pixel charger, it's fine. If I put on any other charger in here, I don't know if it's going to charge up or not. Sometimes it go from like 50% to like 55% in like an hour. So I'll just come back in here and be like, So I just pretty much been using the cord for this phone or whatever because I don't want to hook the Pixel charger up in my room or in my studio because I have a dual charger over there, and then in my room I have a triple charger in there, quad charger. And then I also got a quad charger in the front as well as the Pixel charger in the front on the other desk up there that I use. So, yeah, that's been that. And yeah, the Pixel experience has been great, guys. If anybody's looking to buy one now, I mean, I've been could have recommended this Pixel even from the time that it launched and even the issues that I did have because I'm not experiencing all the stuff that everybody else has been experiencing with their Pixels. My Pixel has been pretty much solid and great. So I couldn't pull somebody away from it and be like, don't buy this, don't. But I'm not here to dictate to you whether you should buy this or not. Actually, I really don't care if you buy it or not. I'm just telling you my experience because we don't get that a lot. We don't get a lot of people sharing their experience, but people are sharing their feelings about something, and that's worse than sharing your experience. People get emotional about a device that they probably don't own and don't like or just hate, and then they just say whatever they feel about it without any experience with it at all. And if one person is saying that, the next person is going to say it, then the next person will say it. So if I had a Bluetooth issue and I'm talking trash about it, then that one person who hates that device is going to take that information and be like, yeah, people be having Bluetooth issues. And I'm probably like one fucking person. Like, I'm not saying I'm one person that has that issue, but just from that information alone, they're just going to take that information and run with it. So I'm just here to give you my experience. Whether you buy this phone or not, I don't really care. I'm enjoying it. It's been great. The software is crazy good. The freaking camera's amazing. The battery life is amazing. Everything about it pushed me away from my Samsung S21U. And I'm not even thinking about going back to Samsung no time soon. I'm actually going to push myself deeper into Google now for the first time in a long time. So I am going to be picking up the Buzz, the watch, the tablet, and everything else that they got going on. And just really kind of like expand the ecosystem that I already have with Google, because the only thing I have is the phone and Buds and the I want to say the hubs all around my house and the speakers, as well as the TV and the thermostat. So that's as far as my ecosystem go with them. Don't care about Chromebooks. But yeah, Google Pixel 6, guys, it's going great. Still a great phone. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Devon Digital. Out. I'm going to say y'all. Peace. Peace.